There we go.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, hey everybody, I'm Bill.
And I'm Elizabeth. Live simple.
Live free. And Elizabeth has been gone.
Yep.
She had to visit her sister for the past week and a half. I'm so glad she's back.
Yeah, I had a wonderful, wonderful trip, but it's nice to be back home
Yeah.
too.
And a couple days after she left, I started planting my fruit trees, and I'm sure you saw that it didn't work because I ran into bedrock.
Yeah, I was actually watching that up at my sister's
Yeah.
house. Yeah.
Well, actually, I got so discouraged by that I just left it sit for about 3 or 4 days and didn't do anything at all. I finally went back out and started digging, and I was very surprised to discover that other places were not as bad. I was able to go a lot deeper before I hit the rock.
Okay.
So I just went ahead and planted the rest of them. I only had 2 more, so I got 3 planted.
Right.
So thought you might like to see.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The 3 trees that we've planted. She hasn't seen them yet. She just got back. She hasn't gone back there yet where the trees are. So, you want to go take a look at the trees?
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
So the first one that I tried to plant was right over there, and that's the one that was only about this deep until it hit the rock. So then I got.
You just kind of filled it back in.
Yeah. So I
Sure.
just put the grass back on it. So
Aw.
here's the peach tree. Starting to unleaf.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to turn colors and drop off. It's fall.
It's leafing us.
It's leafing us.
Yes.
Oh, honey, this looks good.
Yeah, so that's the peach tree, and then the apple tree is right up there.
Okay, it's going to be
Macintosh.
Macintoshes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got to go look at my baby.
Yeah, your
My fig.
fig twig.
You're right. It's a fig twig. That's
Yeah.
right. Oh, what'd you call it? My fig twig?
Fig twig.
Oh, look at it. Oh my goodness.
There's no leaves left.
Right. Well, I know that it started really growing well. Looks like it's got some good healthy buds, just sort of like probably just going to be waiting for next spring. But I think it got off to a good start. This is my little fig tree. I've been nursing this thing along all spring and summer. Good. Oh, I'm excited. I love figs. This is going to be great.
So we got the fig here, we got the apple right there, and we got the peach right over there.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, that's great.
and we got the fire spot right there, which I'm going to clean up and just let it grow grass over that.
Yeah.
And then I might relocate that down there somewhere.
Yeah. So this will just turn into a nice grassy patch again.
Yep.
Boy, listen to Gray crowing. He is going to town. Now he doesn't do it.
Gray?
Gray is the rooster.
Yeah. That's the neighbor.
Yeah, that's a rooster. Well, this is great, sweetheart. I know it was a lot of hard work to figure out where to put these. And it's looking like, I think that this fig got off to a good start this year.
Yeah.
And I'll see what it does next spring. So the apple is supposed to be the cedar rust resistant, and
Yeah.
it's supposed to be able to self-pollinate. It was kind of important to see if it would be self-pollinating, and it's supposed to be. And then I'm looking forward to the peaches too. I know our son Barry has a really healthy peach tree going to town at his place, so I know this climate seems to do just fine with them. So I'm, pretty excited that ours should grow well too. His seem to do really well, and they're very produce a lot. So, oh, this is great. We got fruit trees going. I'm excited, hon. This is awesome.
So the fig tree, the fig twig, the fig twig, I mentioned in the other video, it had quite a few leaves on it. It's very small, but it had half a dozen good-sized leaves on it, but it's a twig now because they all fell off because it's fall. So it's just a little twig left, but it should do fine again, next spring.
One of my biggest blessings with coming to live here and on this property is this absolutely gorgeous dogwood tree. And I've seen it now from last winter through a beautiful spring, a beautiful summer. And when I left to go to Maine, it was covered in dark red leaves. And when I came back, there you can crunch through them on the ground. You know, it's the leaves have all come off, but it's also, just when we're talking about trees, just a beautiful tree, even in the winter. I think it's gorgeous. Look at this beautiful lichen on the branches here. I love how mature it is and interesting. So yeah, I came back and the leaves had all fallen off. So anyway, I just wanted to include it since we were talking about trees. You know, we moved in the winter last year, but we've had the whole spring and summer and fall now. And I had forgotten how dramatic these big deciduous trees are with all the leaves falling off. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. It's really neat.
So anyway, I know this is a shorter video than we usually do, but I know many of you have been asking and curious about what happened with our fruit orchard that I had trouble planting. So there you go.
That orchardlet, it's just little, yeah. Somebody suggested the idea when we try to track down a mulberry that you can get white ones. They said they taste just as good, and that way when the birds eat the berries, they don't have dark colored droppings that stain.
That reminds me, I got a lot of comments about the mulberries too, and you know, there are mulberry trees all through the woods here, and a lot of people just offered to send me one. But here's the thing, most of those are really tall, and we have them around here too. There's one right across the street that stains the road all the time. That's the main road. But they're really tall, and the first branch is like 20 feet in the air or 15 feet in the air. It's very, very difficult, if not impossible, to harvest those. What I'm looking for is a dwarf marigold. Where did I come that from? Mulberry.
Mulberry.
A dwarf mulberry, and
Yeah.
they do make them that are made for, you know, for harvesting, and they're domestic, so they're designed to have the fruit are a little bit bigger, and they only get 20 feet tall, 15 feet tall. Much, much easier to harvest than something that's 40 feet tall with the first branch 20 feet in the air.
Well, if the white ones taste as good as the dark ones, it's less staining that way. I mean, people were even saying the birds will fly over their cars after eating the mulberries and the droppings stain.
I'm not
I
so
don't know.
terribly concerned about that because we have enough property that the mulberry is going to be way back in the back of the,
Yeah.
you know, it's not like it's right next to our driveway or something like that.
Right, right.
So
anyway, we're not giving up on it. We're just going to kind of hunt until we can find a dwarf that we think will work well.
yeah, and at this
So-
point, I don't know if that's going to happen this fall yet or
Right.
not because it's getting late. But
Bill always says that the time to plant a tree is 20 years ago or today.
yeah,
So I'm very grateful that I did get that little fig going and that we've been able to plant this apple and peach because this is how you start. This is where it begins.
that's right. I know we won't get a fruit for a couple years, but that's okay.
Yep, got to start. If you don't have it 20 years ago, plant as soon as you can.
Right.
So,
Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching our little slice of peaceful heaven here.
yeah, well, I'm so grateful. All right, listen, love you guys. Live simple.
Live free.
Alrighty.
You be blessed.
Do wait for the car to go
And
by.
wait for the car to go by. It's peaceful in the back, not by the road.
Love you guys.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Tree starting to unleaf.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's going to turn colors and drop off. It's fall.
It's leafing us.
It's leafing us.
Yes.
Oh, honey, this looks good.
Yeah, so that's the peach tree, and then the apple tree is right up there.
Okay, it's going to be Macintoshes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, cool. Oh, and I got to go look at my baby,
Yeah, your
my fig.
fig twig.